Hello Flosstubers, welcome. I'm Diane and this is my channel Frog and Fudge, where I share my hobby cross stitch and sometimes other things. First up, I've got a couple of thank yous. This is for Rakita. Thank you very much for my early birthday present. She sent me this one. This is Gathering Eggs by Nora Corbett. And she showed it to me some time ago and I thought, no, I'll probably never stitch it. But then I saw it again later, and the more I look at it, the more I think that would be a really elegant picture for Easter. I like pink bunnies, but the more I look at that, the more I'm falling in love with it. So thank you so very much, Brigitte. That was very kind of you. And the other thank you goes to Chantal. She put this up as a giveaway on Instagram. I got it! Isn't he cute? It was a kit. Oh, look at all these colours. The dark blues and the teals, purple. And it's still got, there we are, 11 count Ada with it, because it was meant to be for cushion. Now she's already stitched it on 32 count, so there's not enough left for 11 count. But I think there'd be enough left there, enough floss left there for perhaps even 14 count Ada. Isn't he pretty? I'm going to enjoy doing him. Now, I'm going to just check my notes. I have several more. Sorry, I have to put this down somewhere. I have several more subscribers. Thank you very much for joining. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's lovely that people do that. It gives me a really good feeling, a warm glow inside. But it's more than a year since I introduced myself, so I thought maybe I should take a minute just to say who I am. I'm British, but I live in the Netherlands and have done so for the last, well, more than 30 years now. My husband's Dutch and we have 5 children. They're all grown up and 4 of them have flown the nest. Yes. And I have an adopted dog, an adopted cat, 2 rabbits, one of which is adopted, and a huge number of fish in the pond. I think we're looking at about 100 fish now. We started with 5 and they obviously like it very much. I discovered cross stitch as a child. But there was nothing to buy where we lived, and so I knitted and I sewed, and that was enough for many years. When I moved to the Netherlands, my mother-in-law was cross stitching a lot, and I picked it up a little bit. Then I stitched some borders that I put on towels, and then I had children, and I got almost nothing else done the entire time of having children. So about 6 years ago, after we moved, and I suddenly realised 2.5 of the children were already gone. What was left didn't need me very much, and I suddenly had time, so I picked it up again. And I started by watching Flosstube, and I think one of the first people I watched on Flosstube was Carolyn Mazzio. And it just opened up my world, this whole idea that you can have more than one whip and there's lots of different fabrics and different floss. I only ever heard of DMC or Anchor until then. So yeah, I've been stitching ever since. Now, oh yeah, it's now 6 weeks since my last video. It's quite a long time. I knew after my last video that I'd be working full-time for 2 weeks. That's a 6-day week. And at the end of the 2 weeks, I was supposed to go back to a day and a half. And every single week they keep calling me in for extra days, and every week's been chaotic and a surprise as to which days I'm going to work. So I didn't get a lot of stitching done. When I'm disorganised, it meant I was very disorganised. Trying to catch up on the housework. I just felt like I was running around chasing my own tail. And then even in the evenings, that feeling of being disorganised doesn't go away, and then I can't stitch. I just can't settle. but I did do some, and one of them was my pre-printed canvas. Absolutely ideal if you're feeling chaotic. If I turn it around, you can see how much I've got done, and if you look at it, yeah, they're beginning to look like flowers. They haven't got their centres yet, but if you look, that's a flower, that's a flower, I think that's a flower. They don't show up when they're printed in contrast colours, you just can't make sense of it. And then it's lovely seeing them appear. But pre-printed canvases, if you have no concentration, you're feeling chaotic, they will ground you. This was really good for me at the time. And, oh, yeah, I started a stitch along with Alice on Sundays. She was also working 6 days a week at the time, and the first available day we both had was Sunday. So we started our, if I can find it, excuse me, our night fairy. And we started it on Sunday in August, I can't tell you which date, at 11 o'clock, both at the same time. So we started this one together. A couple of other people have joined in, Stephanie, Debbie, and I think Jantina. You're going to hear a crash in a minute as everything hits the floor. Don't be alarmed. And this is how much I've got done. I've started in the top right corner. Someone else has started in the middle, someone else in the bottom left corner. It's, yeah, this yellowish thing here is not dirt. That's actually the side of the moon. Excuse me a minute, I've just got an incoming call. There we go. There we go. We have a hashtag. It's hashtag Sunday Night Fairy Sal. So you can always follow it. If you want to stitch this and join in, please do. The more the merrier. And of course, you don't have to stitch on Sundays because cross stitch is inclusive. And it would be absolutely absurd to say that there is a wrong day for stitching. That wouldn't make sense at all. I tried a new start. I made plans last video, didn't I? I made lots of plans. And I knew at the time I was tempting fate, and I shouldn't have done it. Never used the P word. This is a Teresa Wentzler mini. I've got several of her charts in my Sable collection. And I thought I'll start off with the mini. I didn't get a lot done. There's crosses and half crosses. Which way around? I think, there we go, it goes that way. Just a few little leaves. And then the top right corner. But with work and everything, I couldn't concentrate on it and I didn't get any further. What else have I done? Oh, I did pick up my St. George. Do I have a picture? One moment, I'm going to pause. Well, this is not good news. I can't find my St. George and the Dragon. It's a Thea Gouverneur kit. I tried to do a bit of tidying up. I have no idea where I put it. Anyway, this is how far I've got. I've done a bit more of the red up here and I've done that part there. This is my Leap Day sale. And aiming on finishing it 24th February. How could I have lost it? Oh, this is not good news. Oh well. And that was it for stitching. Not a lot. Not a lot at all. Now I'm not going to make any more plans because that's just tempting fate too much, and as we've seen, it doesn't work out. But I have some things to show that I purchased. And the amount I've purchased is directly related to the amount of chaos I have been feeling the last 6 weeks. Grab a coffee. Oh yeah, you've seen that one before. That will be probably my next sal after the Night Fairy. That was the Day Fairy, the companion piece. Okay, I don't think I've shown this one. This is a Carolyn Manning chart. I really like that. That's beautiful. Really involved sampler. And then I saw some Mirabilia. And this one was sold as brand new, but I wonder if they took it out sideways. This one is Starlet. And this one is secondhand. It's been used before, but it's still readable, despite the fact that some things have been ticked off. It's called Fairy Idol, and that is really super involved. And I like this, the hair. I love the hair. And then this one, I love the colours in it, but it looks a bit more simpler. The Dreamer. Had to have those. And then Thea Gouverneur kits. Yes, I like Thea Gouverneur kits. Oh, there we go. Hortensias. I've got a load of these in my garden. Don't look as good as that, I can tell you. And what else? Oh, I work for a wholesale butcher's. And this was a Lynart kit. Someone's opened it and messed about with it. So it was, yeah, very cheap. Oh, that's something else perhaps you don't know about me. I'm a skinflint. I don't pay full price. Almost never do I pay full price. Most of the stuff I show, I buy it second hand. I buy it on offer, and even then it needs to be a really good on offer price. Another Thea Gouverneur kit. Just look at that. Look at those colours. Pinks and purples, my favourite, and you've got this lovely bluey grey linen. I like that. And oh yeah, I bought a frame. Don't know where that is now. Yeah, I bought a new frame to put my stitching on, and they had this half price, and I'd seen it before and thought I kind of like that. Don't know that I'd want to do it on such a dark background, but just the dramatic colours, white, black and red. That's it, the Jester. It's by Black Swan Designs. Jester's Dance. Had to have that one. And then also on second-hand sites here in the Netherlands, people sell pull-outs of magazines, and I got that one free. She sent that for free because she saw I liked butterflies. Someone was getting rid of that one. And that chart. And again, it costs a little bit more than the postage. Almost nothing. And I like Beatrix Potter. The birth sampler I embroidered for my youngest daughter was all Beatrix Potter characters. I think this is Mrs. Rabbit. That. And then this one, I don't know why at the time it caught my eye. It's for a children's room. No, we do not have any grandchildren, nor do we have any on the way, but I liked it. My husband likes penguins, so I had to buy that when I saw it. Yeah, that'll be fun when it's stitched. And oh yeah, I bought magazine. Which one's this? This is September issue from Cross Stitch. I haven't opened it yet, and I was looking at this kit. Here we are without the glare, and I thought if I ever do it, I'll embroider his rug, but this I'll cut out in leather, and then it should and actually make it a flap somehow that opens. Yeah, that actually looks more like a pin cushion. I don't know. I haven't read the instructions. But yeah, I've got leather, so I thought I could do that. And then a really big purchase. Lydia from LoveLyStitches is stitching this one. If I hold it right up close, you can see the part of it. This is by Marilyn Bastin. Obviously, it's got her name through the middle. And it's the Four Seasons, and well, they say it's limited, but there's a lot of them about, and they cost an absolute fortune. But I did not pay a fortune for it, because someone else purchased it and changed their mind and sold it second hand, and I got it for an insane price. Now, where are we? Up to 15 minutes already. Gosh, my phone's going to crash in a minute. While I was tidying up, I found a couple of charts. I've stitched this one, and yeah, I'm not going to stitch it again. So that's a giveaway. That's the owl patchwork. And I found this Little House Needleworks. Little House. There we are. Yeah, that's the stitched version, and that's the really tidy version in it. And I've got other little houses. I don't need this one as well. It came with as a packet of 3, and I got it for the Christmas trees that I liked. So that's Little House Needleworks. What's it called? Heart and Home Sampler. Okay. And then this is Jardin Privé. What is this one called? Oh, Patchwork au Chouette. Owl patchwork. If you would like either of these, or even both of them, mention it below. Leave a message. And be over 18 so you can share your details. Be a subscriber. I think there's some legal reason for that. Something about if you're not a subscriber and I give it away, then it's advertising and I need to pay tax or whatever. YouTube could get sticky about that. And oh yeah, don't say giveaway or freebie or winner or anything like that. I will delete the message as quickly as I can, because I don't like trolls. I've had them a couple of times on Instagram, and honestly it just creeps me out. Weird people wanting to connect with me. No. No. Well, that's it for today. I hope you found something you like looking at and didn't mind my ramblings. Yeah, enjoy your crafting, enjoy your stitching, take care of yourselves, and hopefully my next video won't be in 6 weeks' time. Bye-bye.